What's going on, everybody? This is Harvey Cummings, and this is my new series entitled The Album of the Week. I chose to do this series for two reasons. Number one, just to put people on to good music. And number two, I really want to build everybody's, musical library. And so we don't be listening to the same thing all the time. So before I get to this first album, a lot of people always ask me, like, Harv, man, I'm really trying to get into jazz. I'm really trying to, what's a good album to just get into? So my first album of the week goes to none other than Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. This album is a classic. It came out in 1957. It is actually it's the number one selling jazz album of all time right now. It's the first jazz album to go platinum. It's the first. They won numerous awards for this album. But that's not why I like this album, though. First of all, this album features like a whole slew of just like the who's who of like the jazz world. It's got, it features Miles Davis on trumpet. It's got Cannonball Adderley on saxophone. It's got Coltrane on tenor and Wynton Kelly on piano. Bill Evans on piano. It's got Paul Chambers on bass. It's got Jimmy Cobb on drums. And Jimmy Cobb, I had the pleasure of working with him when I was in New York doing IAJE. So big ups to Jimmy Cobb. All right, let's talk about this album real quick. Miles Davis was one of the pioneers of what we call like the cool jazz moment. Now, cool jazz is not the same as smooth jazz. I know the words sound similar. Smooth jazz is like your Kenny G, like elevator kind of music. This is like your hard bop right here. This is like in like the midst of like the cool jazz era in the 1950s. So open it up. It's made by Columbia, and it's only 6 songs, but they're so good. It's classic songs. So What, Freddie Freeloader, All Blues. The reason I like this album so much is you can play it in your car, you can play it around the house, you can play it when you're with your girl, you can play it while you're chilling out. Like, it's just an all-in-one good jazz album. It's a real feel-good album. And the reason I like Miles so much is his heavy use of what we call like melodicism, or just he uses these heavy melodies in his solos, and like every song he just packs, man. So you can actually pick this up. You can pick this up on iTunes, Amazon, or if you really want to do some adventuring. I went to CD Warehouse and I caught this for $5.99. So it's definitely like a good buy. It's a real good CD, and I really want everybody to really get up on this, man. Alright, so I'll be doing this each and every Tuesday. So hopefully, next Tuesday I'll give another album. And thank you for the support I've been getting on Facebook and Twitter. You can follow me on Harvey Cummings. That's my name. So appreciate everything, and until next time, peace.